everyone. This is your girl Marie Richards, and we are here at Dropback Studios for Joshua Chigumira's movie showings. Today, we have one of his cast members, Mr. James Potts. How are you?
I'm doing good, Marie. Thanks for asking.
You're doing well. So, he has a few movie showings today. How many of these movies are you in?
I think we're just going to be watching one of them today, but we have recently filmed The Endless Hopelessness of Romance. We filmed The Great American Race War, which might be tonight, and we filmed Joshua's Stakeout. And just before we did this interview, we were also doing a little bit of filming on Marshall Mike.
Okay, cool. So how long have you been working with Joshua?
Sometime within the last year. We actually met here at Dropback Studios, hit it off that night, and very shortly thereafter we're filming and have continued to film since then on a variety of things.
Okay. So in these movies here, are you a lead in any of them?
I am what is generally known as the villain or the bad guy or the antagonist, but Joshua says that I'm not actually evil or bad, that I'm just complicated.
Oh, complicated. You hear that, guys, right? He's complicated. Okay. So tell me, James, how long have you been acting for?
So when I was around high school age, I did 2 or 3 plays, and then I never really thought about acting after that, and have gone through a number of different career trajectories since then. I had most recently been working in the medical industry, but there were some politics involved and perhaps some things that may not have been client-centered going on, and I was not able to stay in that industry in all good conscience. And so I started working, I had done some background from the time I'd moved to the Atlanta area, just 2 or 3 things a year, and I started doing background work while I was looking for work, and just got so busy doing that ended up being what I was doing, and became more interested in the film process. So maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I got Backstage and Actors Access and some other things on Facebook, and at this point have kind of networked enough that people are familiar with my work or familiar with me, and they just call and want to know if I'll come take a part. So a variety of different ways of finagling my way into different roles, but I've got about 2 or 3 dozen IMDb credits at this point.
Awesome.
And I'm not a union actor, so I'm doing a lot of independent films. So we kind of do what we need to do to make the films happen. Right. So I've done some precision driving, I've done some stunt work, a fair amount of stunt work. I've been doing acting for 3 or 4 years, and recently have actually done my own short film, Outlaws of Sherwood.
You wrote it?
I wrote that,
awesome.
Directed it, co-produced it,
What's
and it was Outlaws of Sherwood.
Okay.
So it's your basic Robin Hood film, but with some twists.
Wow, that's cool.
So that's available on YouTube, but have branched out into those areas, and am looking into maybe doing some more films. I'm involved with some networks of actors around that we'll get together and work with each other and put films together.
Okay.
So I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I want to do as an adult, but while I'm figuring that out, I'm acting.
Okay, I understand totally, because I'm the same thing, doing the same thing, trying to figure it out, but doing it at the same time. So he has made a short film, so he's not just an actor, he is a producer and a writer and director. You directing it too? That's great. So what else do you do besides? Do you do anything else besides that?
I don't really have side hustles at this point.
Okay.
I'm trained as a firefighter, I'm trained as a teacher, I'm trained as an addictions counselor, but I am an actor now. So I'm just drawing on a variety of different things that I've done to sort of bring life to some of the characters. But I am doing this more or less full time these days.
Oh, cool. That's cool. So what character would you like to play that you haven't played before?
That I haven't played. I don't know. I am generally referred to as a character actor, and I'm okay with that. I like playing often the supporting roles, although I've got no problem playing a lead. But we were talking earlier, I like period pieces.
Yeah.
So if we were filming more, and of course that's why I filmed Outlaws of Sherwood.
Right.
Anything that would be medieval or dark ages is great. Over here, more 1800 stuff, or even 1700s. I would like to play more westerns.
Right.
So I like playing a cowboy. I like riding a horse on screen.
I know this young lady that she plays a lot of Western movies. She travels though out of town to do that.
Right.
Do you know her name? Her name is Cindy.
I don't
Cindy
think
Copeland.
so. I don't
Cindy,
think so.
if you're watching this, I'm going to connect you guys together.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, because she's dope. Yeah, she is dope.
But definitely the period pieces. I like to have the historical elements wrapped in with good writing and good acting.
Okay.
To tell a story.
Okay. Are you very good at these period pieces?
Well, I like to think that I'm at least some good.
Because you got to be believable, you know.
Right.
I've been in a few of them, and it was really believable. I was like, oh, my God, get away from me. You know, but yeah, it was very, very believable. So I do know some producers, directors that do period pieces, a lot of period pieces too.
Sometimes I shoot people, then I get shot and fall down.
Okay, so you die looking good.
Yeah, I die looking good.
Okay, you see that? So tell them you die looking good.
I die looking good.
See. Yeah, that's the one. This is what you need right here, the die looking good one. Okay, so, well, thank you for sitting down and having this conversation with me. I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see you on the big screen.
Thanks for having
Where
me.
can they follow you?
So I have a Facebook page, James Barnette Potts III. I have an Instagram at James Potts 85. The Atlanta Guerrilla Network has a YouTube channel, and Outlaws of Sherwood is available on that channel. And also on IMDb, James B. Potts. So those are the different places that you can follow.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so y'all hear that? Okay, so take note of it now, because he's ready. He is ready, and he's not only an actor, but he's a producer, director. Are you behind the camera at all?
I am not running the camera, although I am probably going to get into some aspects of that.
Okay.
But I am sometimes behind the camera, certainly when I was directing,
Right.
when I was not actually being filmed, which is doing two things or more than two things at one time.
Okay.
But we had done the shot list previously, and so I had gone with my DP over what we wanted to do, and when I was not actually on camera myself, was back there directing some of what was going on.
Okay.
So sometimes behind the camera, sometimes in front of the camera, sometimes kind of doing both.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much once again for joining us, okay?
Thank you.
I'm a hugger.